Hi guys, it's Weeda and I'm back with hopefully my last haul video. Since I'm not spending any more money, I do probably have a few things coming in, but they are going to take a while to get here, so they will not be included in a haul video. It's just one or two little stragglers. So I thought I'd finish up, and I really thought I was done. Yeah, I wasn't. Anyway. I do some 6x6 mixed media work for Rachel Black and her YouTube channel and her Facebook group. I enjoy those. I'm not very consistent with it. It just doesn't work for me last year. I hope it gets a little bit better this year, but I know that I won't be able to do it on a weekly basis. Nevertheless, I go through a bunch of 6x6 papers, and I'd been cutting my papers down, but these are just so convenient, and I love this acrylic paper. It's acrylic, but it works with mixed media so well. The sheets are super thick and heavy. I mean, this is one sheet. So, very happy with that. So I picked up 3 more of these. I got some other 6x6 pads as well, because this was a Dick Blick order, but those were on back order. I made a mistake. I went to Michael's looking for some embossing powder. It's actually, I can tell you, it's Wow embossing powder and Midas Touch. I am dying for some, but I can't get hold of it anywhere. But I was in town, so I thought I'd run by, and they didn't have it, but they had 2 sales going on that really got my attention. The first one got my attention in a big way, and they were for canvases. They had their canvases on sale. Buy one, get 2 free. And it was more than I could stand. So, okay, that's not on my... So, these are just the academic level. I got 3. These are 6x6. It's a 4-pack of 6x6. But what I love is, look, it's the gallery wrap depth. This is just gorgeous. I love these really thick ones where you can paint the sides and you don't have to frame it. And I have quite a few little sets that I wanted to do, so I did get, there we go, I did get buy one, get 2 sets free. So that ought to hold me on those little collections. And then again, this is the academic level. This is 8x10. I got 3 8x10. I got 3 of the academic level 9x12. So some smaller canvases. I'm used to working as basically 18x24. And so I have a chance. This is artist level 12x12. So different sizes, different size here. And then I also picked up a professional level 20x20. So I have some abstract pieces that I want to do. And canvases and art can be really expensive, so sometimes I hesitate to play. But if I know that a canvas, like the really expensive one, didn't cost me maybe $10, I'm willing to play with that. $30, maybe not so much. To go along with that, I've been wanting to just really play with fluid pours. Right now, every fluid pour I do is with artist level materials, and I do like that. And when I'm doing one for somebody else or for display purposes that I really want to be more archival, then yes, that is exactly what I do. But it doesn't lend to playing with abandon. So I picked up, in addition to those inexpensive canvases, I picked up some cheap paint. This is Sargent Acrylic Paint. It's fluid. Quite a few people have reviewed it and said it's great for acrylic pours. This is, to me, this is not artist quality. This is not something that I would be comfortable selling, but for playing, I think it's great. I am going to mix some polymer with it. so that it improves the paint a little bit. So I'm less likely to have crazing and cracking. And we'll see how that goes. I'm really excited to just play. The other thing I got to kind of go along with that, let me get this. This is 12 different colors. And of course, I can mix them. I test them to make sure they're not going to make mud, because I know they're not true pigments. But I also picked up some of their metallics in their fluid acrylics so that I can add those. And it's just nice to know that I can play and experiment and do something that's fun without having to worry about using up my not very expensive, but expensive. I mean, this set of 6 costs less than 1 bottle of my Tri-Art. So yeah, there's that. So when I use silver, I don't have to worry about how much I'm using. So that should add to the fun. I'm literally about to do a pour using those acrylics. They just came in today. That's how excited I am about it. So hopefully I will have that video up very shortly. I bought some embossing folders. I got the Splat. This metal one, I can't wait to try that. My husband and my father-in-law do metal work. Metal work. It's their hobby. They used to build race car chassis and that sort of thing. So very, very fun and excited to try this for their cards. And then a nice woven design. And right now I'm set up for card making, and I've got a couple videos that are coming out about that. I've got one that is card making, but I'm going to be comparing some things. I got Art Impressions, more sloth sloth stamps for my calculus class, and they're always coming in with coffee. So I thought, you know, maybe I can have some fun with them on these. I wouldn't color them. They have too much fun coloring the stamps themselves. I don't remember ordering this one. It's a Tim Holtz, but I'm perfectly fine with it. I do like it, so that was a bonus. Now on stamps, I bought some cheap stuff. I have been very naive, and I feel very, very foolish about it. I ordered these. I think these were all in just a sort of a background set. And I thought, oh, not a background set, a texture set. And I thought, oh, okay. I'm not big on hearts. Raindrops I could use. These little dots, that's great. Some little tiny text and some screen, and then the circles. This could be really fun. So I picked these up, and they are like a no-name. They came quickly, so actually they do have a name. They weren't on a slow boat from China. But I'll get into that. They were relatively inexpensive. It was like $6.99 for this set, and I know they're not high quality stamps. They're probably not going to last, so trying not to show the name of the maker. And I thought, well, these are really pretty. Okay, so let's just try it and see how it goes. Alright, so I ordered those, and then I decided I have been looking at for quite some time a stamp set called Leaf Canopy. And I cannot remember if it's Altenew or if it's a Simon Says stamp. I just don't remember right off the top of my head. So I went to Amazon and I did a search for Leaf Canopy. And I found a knockoff. And it was inexpensive, but I didn't realize that some of the companies were taking released sets and copying the designs and releasing them. So I'm hoping. I have bought a few sets, not that many, but I have bought a few sets of these inexpensive stamp sets, and I'm hoping they're not knockoffs. I don't care that they're cheap. I don't care that they're bad quality. I'm not expecting them to last, but I'm not intentionally buying knockoffs. I did go to Simon Says Stamp and actually purchase Leaf Canopy. I teach at an art school, and I buy my music. So yeah, I probably have some stamp sets that are knockoffs, and that makes me very sad, because I don't want to shortchange the people who are designing the stamps. Am I going to use them? Yes. Will I try to be very careful in the future that I'm not buying a knockoff? Yes. If those are knockoffs, I'm not aware of it. If I am aware of it, then I won't do it. So I think I went into these 6x6 papers, I hope. I use them for mixed media, and I can't remember. I had to redo this video because the dogs got into some leather they shouldn't have. It had adhesive on the back. They swiped it from my husband's hobby leather area, and so I had to stop the video, and I cannot remember if I did. These are just 6x6 paper. Very, very thick. It's for acrylic, but it works great for mixed media. Now, I was watching a ton of stamp videos, card videos, excuse me, and of course Jennifer McGuire, and she was posting some of her favorite things. I'd had the bone folder in my wish list for, I don't know, a year, so I finally broke down and bought it. And she said this was a good jewel picker, so I'm hoping that works. I wasn't going to get the sand eraser, except I was working on some cards, and one of them had a little ink splot on it, and all I could think about was, dadgummit, the card is finished. Why did that have to happen? And I went online and ordered the little sand eraser. Now, I'll be honest, when this came in, I thought, oh my gosh, it's so tiny. I mean, I was expecting, you know, bigger standard eraser. It doesn't need to be that big. It really doesn't, but it just kind of shocked me that it was that little. So, and then she likes these little trays, and I don't know if this is the brand. I'm sure it's probably not. But the thing that got to me was I do some diamond painting, and these trays would be awesome if I can figure out a way to keep my cats from dipping their paws in them. So I got some for here, for my crafting area, and some for the diamond painting. When I was in Michael's, I also picked up some of these wooden tags because I thought, well, let's get ahead of the game. In addition to making cards for the year, let's go ahead and make some gift tags. So when you buy a present and you wrap it up, you've got these in the gift. I've got a little gift wrapping area set up that I'll have these ready to go. So hope to do that shortly. I've got some ideas. I use pretty much exclusively brown craft paper for wrapping, and just use different things to decorate the packages with. So hoping. This stamp was too cute, from Darkroom Door, and I do have a couple of Christmas stamps that I've ordered, and they were from UK, so they will be a while getting here. Picked up a package of ribbon. I have been working on some ribbon. I've been struggling, not working out. I've been struggling with some ribbon crafts, and I thought, well, maybe wrapping paper ribbon will work. So it was on sale. It was after Christmas, so for $2, I thought I'd give it a go. And these are Tim Holtz Collage Paper. One is in botanical, one is in Halloween. And I thought, well, this is a quick shortcut for some mixed media pieces, art journal. I do not know why this is considered Halloween. Of course, I think Halloween's for all year long. It's got the black lace. It's got some unintelligible handwriting. I see Tribunal. It looks, oh, it's French. Okay. Not quite a magnolia. Some music and some more flower, and then it repeats. But I thought this is just gorgeous. And this is not just for Halloween. They say it's Halloween, but it really isn't. I did get some that was said Christmas, and I was thinking, oh, it's really not. It's just got holly and some mistletoe, and no, it does have Noel in there. So the Christmas one really is Christmas, but the Halloween one doesn't look like it to me. This is the botanical, and I think it's very lovely. very generic. Okay, different kinds of little flowers in it, and that's where it starts repeating again. So again, great for mixed media, great for cards. So taking some shortcuts, journal pages, that sort of thing. So I did pick that up. And while I was in Michael's, we have rose. This looks like rose gold to me. So I don't really have too many narrow washi tape. So I picked some of that up. And then Michael's had their Jane Davenport supplies on 50% off. So I thought, well, okay. I've been wanting to try the Incredible pen. So I got the pen. And since they were 50% off, I went ahead and picked up the 2 different color packs of cartridges to go with it. So it was a very affordable sort of experiment. I have some of her other mixed media supplies. I do like them. I enjoy them. So I've got some high hopes for the Incredible pen. I also got the Ultimate Pen, waterproof, supposed to be completely waterproof brush pen in matte black. So we'll see how that does. And then finally, I picked up, I've been working on collecting up enough stuff to do some, not really pours, but very related to it in acrylic and alcohol ink. And I started picking up the supplies last year, and I finished up this year. This is what I really needed, and I didn't pick it up last year because I just really couldn't find it. But it's the larger size of the gold and the white. The gold and the white are heavier, and I tried the method without using the gold and the white, and it did not work, and I realized I was going to have the gold and the white in a larger size. So I put that project on the back burner. As I said, last year was not the greatest year for me as far as being able to experiment and play and do a lot of artwork. So I picked up the idea that I still wanted to play with last year, got the rest of the supplies this year, so hopefully you'll get to see some of that as well. And that's pretty much it for this haul. That pretty much ends my little stocking up for the year. Do I purchase stuff throughout the year? I do. It's just usually a little bit here, a little bit there, and nothing worth me doing an entire haul for. So hopefully, guys, you will get to see me working with these supplies, some of them very, very soon. So if you want, in the comments, leave me a note letting me know what you want to try. I still have the comments from last year and still know what people want to see, and that is at the top of my list. So, but some of those are going to take a while, just by the very nature of what they are. Working with clay. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Working with clay takes a little bit of time, and then setting up the letterpress takes a little bit of time. Those are my 2 top most requested videos from last year, and again, it wasn't a great year, and I'm so sorry for that. I hope that I get that fixed and worked out this year. I think it will be. So do leave me a message in the comments below if there's anything that you particularly want to see me working on. Some things you may not see. I don't know how many of you would be interested in what I do with these to put in stock for gift tags. I just don't know. So let me know, and I will see you later. Bye, guys.